Hi, everyone. I've been asked to give an overview of what I've been doing with the four-year career book. As you can see on the front of this, I have a little sticker that says Master for highlighting, because one of the things we've really emphasized is that just giving a book to someone by itself probably does not get the attention it would like. So here's what I've been doing. I keep a master, and then I keep my additional books on the side and make sure that this highlighting is done. So here's what I've done. First of all, in this very first page, I suggest when you loan a book to someone, put a little note in there with your own information. And then what I've done is I've gone first of all to page X, which is the personal note. And the personal note is Richard Brooks' personal note about Shaklee. As you know, this four-year career book does not have the Shaklee name in it, but the inserts indicate that this is Shaklee. And so in this personal note, I'll just read the last paragraph. Richard says, I can promise you this company, meaning Shaklee, will not let you down. They will not embarrass you. They will inspire you with their cutting edge, scientifically proven products and a destiny that will bring chills. And so what I do with this is I highlight the personal note. I highlight that particular part with a big star, and I flip this page over because I think that is a really powerful introduction. Then what I've done is just go through arbitrarily. The next page is page 13 XIII, and I simply highlighted, and it's left for us to change it, the reputation that network marketing has with some people. Then on page XV, this is under the preface, I just put a check mark. There's no free lunch here because freedom is not free. Then I've gone through at the beginning of this first chapter, the 40-40-40 plan. I just highlighted, you can either be building your ideal life or working to build someone else's. Someone's dream is being built either way. I just highlighted that in yellow. And then what I did, let's see what comes next. I went to page 6, pages 6, 7, page 6. I highlighted here. First, here's what network marketing is not. And then I just highlighted what network marketing is. I went to page 9, the differences between salespeople and network marketing people. See whether this works better. And page 11, attributes that define network marketing. And then page 12, I highlighted customers, distributors, and sales leaders. So people just have a little identification. Then I went through, and in this next section, on pages 16 and 17, I highlighted a number of these things, which is a network marketing income offers these advantages. So I highlighted those advantages in yellow. And then on page 18, I highlighted build asset income, which is really one of the huge distinctions. Then on page 20, facts about network marketing. Fact 1, it is legal. Fact 2, most companies fail, some succeed. Fact 3 on page 22, most people who start out saying they want to build a team end up saying later they do not. Fact 4, highlighted that. And then on page 24, I highlighted Shaklee where it is outlined. And then let's see what's next. Next, I went to page 30 and I highlighted some of these myths. Myth number 1, myth number 2, I just highlighted or circled. Myth number 3, myth number 4, I highlighted or circled. Myth number 5, myth number 6, I just highlighted or circled. And that takes us up to page, and you may find some other things in here that you would like to highlight also. That takes me up to page 46. And on page 46, I put an arrow of what I was thinking about was how successful someone could be if they invested some of their effort and studying hours into building a network. So I just highlighted that. And then, of course, you've got the model of duplication. And then the 4 cornerstones of network marketing. On page 49, I highlighted, if you were a network marketer, you operate the 8th wonder of the world. geometric progressions, also known as compounding. Then went to page 51. I highlighted the 3 activities: love and use the products, recommend the products to others, and then on to the next page, invite customers and would-be customers to just take a look at the options. Then I moved over to page 55. I highlighted the asset income. And on page 57, and then I flipped over page 58. I tagged this one and highlighted, this is the law of 200. And this really explains so much of the value of the asset. And then on page 60, when you understand this piece, you're likely to get it and to start understanding the possibilities of a 4-year career. Then let's see, I went to page 64 and I put a little underline or highlight on this one that talks about the power of pace and the importance of getting started. And then pages 66 and 67, I tagged that one also. I flipped the page over because this is the value of doubling a penny every year, every day, and the value of doubling a penny just every other day. Then let's see, I went to page 70. I highlighted the biggest challenge in network marketing is erasing people's negative beliefs and biases. And then we get towards the end. Then on page 74, this is where choosing your company is the single most important thing you can do for the future. And this is where I insert the bookmark, which is the very Shaklee specific, this powerful piece that really tells the Shaklee difference. So I insert that on that page. Then page 76, the retention rate, I highlighted. And on page 80, hype versus track record, and Burning Man versus being an honorable citizen. I just highlighted those headlines. And then what I did is then we get to the success stories. And at the beginning of the success stories, I insert this, I put this insert about Dr. Queso. And he's not actually part of the book, but he's certainly very much a part of our family. And so what I did is I highlighted Queso has built one of the largest network marketing organizations on the globe. From his home in Malaysia, he's helped to develop countless millionaires along the way. So I highlight that and I put it in at the beginning of this section on success stories. And then if you have anyone in particular you want to highlight, what I do is, because our story is at the back, on that one, I put in the income statement, which comes with your book. And this income statement is our letting people know the legitimacy of the business with Shaklee specific numbers. So hopefully that's helpful for you. It takes a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. What I suggest you do is find a high school student, find a grandkid, sit in front of the TV while you're watching a game during a commercial, pull out your highlighter. And what I do is I just keep one that's already done and I pull out the other one and go through and do it. I keep these available to me and highlighted all the time because I do not want to hand out a book that's not highlighted. And where we use the suggestions that Richard Brooke uses, and that is, if this is a book that I'm reading myself, if I were to loan it to you, would you be able to get through it in the next couple of days or whatever time period? So then I can reconnect with you and not just, well, I'll take it and think about it. So there's some very good suggestions and experience that Richard has given us on using the book. But I found this is very helpful on validating one of the biggest questions that people have that sometimes they don't ask, which is, what is it about network marketing? Hope that's helpful.